Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How you doing? If you like what you see, please hit subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. Unfortunately, this is like my seventh time taking a video. In between phones ringing and doggies barking, um, it's getting crazy. With the election coming up next week and this and that, and some wingnut just called and I answered the phone, hello, and goes, Diane? And I'm like, do I sound like a woman? Click. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this today. So, how many times have people told you that you can't do anything? Not do one thing, do anything. You should just sit there and rest and watch the world go by. How many times have we had people say that to you? Who have no idea what goes on in here? What goes on in here? Or what you know that you know your own body. That you know what you can do. How many times have you heard people do that? Or even if you do something that you weren't supposed to do, but you did it because you had to, and instead of saying, hey, great job, they beat you up about it? Well, I haven't had that, thank God. Like I said, like I always say, I'm very lucky. I have a supportive family. My wife's very supportive. My brother is very supportive and cares a lot. I'm one of those people who are very lucky. But, on the other hand, I do have friends and things like that will think that, they know everything. And will tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do because they read something on Google. Have you had that happen? I have. And I'm here to tell you, don't listen to them. You know your body. You know what you can do. You know what you can't do. Okay? If your doctor tells you not to do something, then yes, I totally agree. Don't do it. Okay? My doctor told me not to drive on the highway for a while until, we can work out the vision thing. And fine. I did it. And yes, good job, but this is really why you shouldn't have done it. And that's okay. Because the word good job was in it. But yeah, I haven't driven on the highway since. And because it's something I should have listened to when the doctor told me that. So, yeah, if the doctor tells you you can't do something, yeah, don't sit there and try to prove the doctor wrong. Okay? That's not a good idea. But, say to people, hey, I know my body better than you know my body. Okay? I know my mind better than you know my mind. I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. So please stop telling me what I can and cannot do. Okay? Because you get it from all ends. And you even get it from people in support groups and even YouTube videos or whatever. Telling you, oh, you should do this. You should do that. Oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do this. You do what you feel comfortable with and you know your body. You know that if you're having vertigo, that getting behind the wheel of a car just to get down the street is not a very good idea. It's simple things like that. If you're going to invited to a party or a function, a fundraiser, that there's going to be loud music. That there's going to be lights and things flashing. And people are going to be talking to you, right? Now, if that doesn't bother you, then you can go. If it bothers you, then you can't go. Okay? But if you feel like inside saying, hey, you know what, I know this stuff usually bothers me, but I think I might be able to handle it because I'm feeling really good and I got a ride, go. But don't listen to somebody saying, you shouldn't go there because this is going to happen or that's going to happen, because I've been in my own situations, right, where I thought things would happen to me and they didn't. And then I've been in situations where I thought things wouldn't happen to me and it did. Okay. For instance, the Genesis concert I went to last year, the last concert in North America that was being played in Boston, I literally thought that this concert would affect me. But I was like, I got a ride. I'm going to try it and see what happens. Worst case is I leave. I've seen Genesis 100 times, probably 3 or 4 times. is probably, I think it was the same set as what I saw years ago. So, okay, whatever. If it happens, it happens. Because there's the lights, there's the loud music. I mean, literally, I could feel the music through my body. Okay. But I brought these along just in case, my past two hearings, so I can at least monitor the hearing. And I turned out to be okay. I turned out to do very well with it. Okay. So, awesome. Great concert. Stayed the whole 3 hours. Awesome. Me and my son, we had a ball. 2 months later, we went to another function in a smaller area. Music wasn't as loud. And it wasn't the lights and everything like you see at a concert. And we didn't stay longer than 10 minutes before I was like, let's get the hell out of here. And I couldn't take it. And literally, as we got home, as we were driving home, I was not driving, my wife was. As we were driving, I was getting sicker and sicker and sicker. So it was like, okay, well, you're not going to that place again, And no, I did not drink. But the thing was, two situations, music, loud music, this, that, trying to talk to people. One I was okay with, the bigger crowd, 15, 20,000 people. The smaller one with maybe 100 people, I was not good at it all. So, but, the one thing that was the thing there was I had a ride. So I didn't have to worry about it, driving or getting home if something happened. But if I was on my own, I wouldn't have gone to either one of them. Because, if I was going by myself to the Genesis concert, I wouldn't have gone. Why? Because I'm not taking that risk. If I was going to go see my friend's husband play in his band by myself and my wife wasn't coming, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have gone. Why? Because I'm by myself. Understand the thing I got in common here? I'm by myself. I don't do things that might cause an effect, and I don't do them by myself. So that's a key. That's one of the keys that you learn. And as you go on with this disease, okay, you're going to learn more and more and more of what you can do, okay? And sad to say what you can't. But you're going to be surprised what you can do. You really, really are. And I know a lot of people, have had it with the disease and this and that and the other thing. But you know what? Every day you're on this planet is a bonus. Whether you're sitting in a recliner all day watching TV, or you're outside enjoying the weather and the warmth and whatever, it's a bonus. It really is. You just don't think it is right now, but it does. And for a lot of people, I used to think like you too. And I don't think like that anymore. Every day I get up, it's a vertical day. And it means it's a good day. If it's a vertical day, it's a good day. Because you don't want to be horizontal. You understand what I mean? If you're in the funeral business, you'll understand. Okay. So on that note, I'm going to end the video. Guys, I hope you all have a great week. I just want people to stay positive out there, okay? Because in this day and age, there's always something around the corner that might help us to live normal lives again. So I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day, and take care of each other. Bye, all.